Here are 4 things I wish I knew before becoming a D1 track athlete at Penn State.
So for starters, I'm going into my sophomore year at Penn State. I'm on the cross country and track and field team, but I feel like this also applies to non-athletes. I just feel like in general, the transition from high school to college is huge, and I really wasn't prepared or aware because no one really told me all these things I should be prepared for. First thing, starting off strong, is how much walking you'll be doing, especially if you go to a big campus like Penn State. I don't think I truly took into account how much walking I'd be really doing before practice even started. I was already getting so many steps in. I was like, holy crap. So for the first month, I really had to adjust my legs being tired just from how much walking I was doing. Already hitting 10,000 to 15,000 steps on my Garmin before I even stepped foot into track practice. So if I could give anyone advice, invest in some good walking shoes, and especially if you go to a school up north, get good snow boots and rain boots. And the second thing I really wasn't prepared for was how tired I truly was going to be, especially that first month. But I was getting about like 10 hours of sleep each night, so I'm like, what is this? Like, I'm sleeping a lot, but my body just needed to adjust to a new place I was living at, how intense the workouts actually were. I went from high school to college, and that was a big adjustment, and just how much walking I was going to do. And I feel like when you're meeting new people, you're getting adjusted to a new environment, like, it takes a lot of energy out of you, and you are completely tired, like, so tired. The third thing I wish I knew before going into college was truly how bad my nutrition was going to be. I'm really not a picky eater, but the stuff at Penn State's dining hall I thought was just absolutely disgusting half the time. Like, for example, the eggs actually taste like plastic. Like, I don't know if anyone else thought the food was good. I thought it was decent half the time, but the other half, like, I literally would go put my meal swipe in, pay to go to the dining hall, and literally walk out because I'm like, I cannot eat this food. I will say by the end of the year, I felt like I got a better grasp on what I do like, what I don't like, but the issue was the stuff I did like was a lot more expensive because it was nicer food, so I ran out of my meal swipes pretty quickly. And last but not least, the fourth thing is how fast it truly goes by. I seriously can't believe that I'm already done with my first year and I'm going into my second year already in like 6 weeks. I especially think because I'm in a sport, so you're required to be there basically 6 times a week for a couple hours each day at a time. So you're going to classes, maybe chill for an hour, then go to practice for a few hours, come back, do homework, shower, and go to bed. Like, you're repeating that for months and months on end. And then on top of that, you get to go home for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and spring break. So with all that cut up and then how much you're participating and giving to your sport, it really flies by. I hope this was like relatable, or some of you guys can like take good advice from this video, because these are some things I wish I knew before going into college.